This is the live feed. It's your connection to live music and entertainment in Winona. Support for this program is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
Tonight on the live feed, we bring you a songwriter experience inspired by Nashville called Echo of the Bluebird. Echo of the Bluebird is a songwriter series brought to life by Midwest Music Fest, which puts 3 songwriters on stage together to share their songs and the stories behind them. The format is a Songwriters in the Round format. The first of the series, which you are about to hear, kicked off November 15th with Lee Henke, Palmer T. Lee, and Jaybone Bell. We get some serious moments, some humorous moments, and a lot of great songs in between. We even get to hear some songs in progress and get a glimpse into the minds of the songwriters. So join us for Midwest Music Fest's Echo of the Bluebird with Lee Henke, Palmer T. Lee, and Jaybone Bell on the live feed.
Hoping how to shake for. Don't you know you are?
It's the last time I ask who goes first. How's everybody doing? Everybody warm? Good? That was a convincing clap. That was good. Just kind of sputtered out. Well, my name's Lee Henke. I'm going to start, I guess. I'm very excited to be here. This is a lot of fun. I'm going to start with a song I wrote after my first casino gig that I ever played. We walked in the first of 3 casino gigs, I think. We walked in.
Was that the Ho Chunk?
We did Potawatomi once, though. We did that one. That was a good one, actually. That was fun. But the promoter walked up, and he said, all right, you got 6 hours, one little break in the middle, all the free beer you can drink. And then he just ran away. So I heard the free beer you could drink part first in my head. And then I heard the 6 hours. And then I thought, well, we'll just play every song we know. And we'll maybe just do that like 3 or 4 times, see where we're at. But I took full advantage of the beer, and I got really drunk. So I don't know if we made it all 6 hours or not. But I woke up in the morning feeling terrible. And I had all these lyrics written down. And I asked everybody that I was with, I was like, did you write these? And they said no. And then I Googled it just to be more sure. But if this sounds at all familiar, let me know, because I want to avoid a lawsuit, if at all possible. This is the first song off my new record that's coming out someday. It's called Captain of the Ship. It goes like this. I'm so tired, I can hardly stay awake. But one more day of driving, and we'll get past Salt Lake. You called me from your hometown, told me you were going down to see a man who said he'd always be around. And too much day drinking, Lord, it's got me moving slow, trying to get back to somewhere I call home. And you tried to say you're sorry with some maritime goodbye, like fair winds, my love, now we can finally feel alive. Till kingdom come, I'll be pressing on, trudging through the water that is bound to bring me down. 'Cause I'm the captain of the ship that's sinking in the bottle, and the only man worth saving will be wasted by tomorrow. Standing at the table with 2 girls to impress. One is throwing daggers and the other is pouring sweat. Strap falls down his shoulder as we try to learn the dance. And Lord, I would give anything to get out of this mess. Till kingdom come, I'll be pressing on, trudging through the water that is bound to bring me down. 'Cause I'm the captain of the ship that's sinking in the bottle, and the only man worth saving will be wasted by tomorrow. And I wish I could kiss her like I did before. She would call me Franklin, and I'd carry her through the door. But I told her long ago I'd go as long as I could stand. But too much love can break the back of any working man or woman. Till kingdom come, I'll be pressing on, trudging through the water that is bound to bring me down. 'Cause I'm the captain of the ship that's sinking in the bottle, and the only man worth saving will be wasted by tomorrow night. Till kingdom come, I'll be pressing on, trudging through the water that is bound to bring me down. 'Cause I'm the captain of the ship that's sinking in the bottle, and the only man worth saving will be wasted by tomorrow. Yeah, the only man worth saving will be wasted by tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, it's so funny you should bring up casinos. I'm going to play a song about how I've never... Well, it's partly about how I've never gotten to play at a casino. It's also kind of a Midwestern gospel, a Midwestern secular gospel tune called Aw Geez.
Aw Geez. Aw Geez.
It was just before the weekend. They kicked God out of the garden. They wondered why she would forsake them. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Don't you remember that one time when there was that wise old holy man? You know, the one, he invented the soda can, and he named it everything and said, look, now y'all can just hold it right in your hand. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. So tell me what you're getting all been out of shape for. Just tell me what you're getting all been out of shape for. Don't you know who you are?
I just realized I started this song in the wrong key. So we're just gonna see what happens. Just to be the dust in your doorstep, to kiss the soles of your feet with my dirty lips, for what I am as a salve against your skin, my mother. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You got me singing, baby, baby, you're so yummy. I wish I could just live inside of your tummy, where no one could see me, no one else could eat me, no one else could even try to love me. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Just tell me what
you're getting all bent out of shape for? Won't you tell me what you're getting all bent out of shape for? Don't you know who you are? Now, madrugada, you just walk by and you ruin me with your shaking, dripping cup of coffee blessings. See, now I'm just a salve for any pain, ailment, or poverty. You know, I believe, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. So tell me what you're getting all bent out of shape. Just tell me what you're getting all bent out of shape for. Come on, tell me what you're getting all bent out of shape for. She just tell me what you're getting all bent out of shape for. Come on, tell me what you're getting all bent out of shape for. I don't understand. You're getting all bent out of shape for. I mean, don't you know who you are?
All right. Great job, boys. This is Palmer's first time singing on Ginger, so he was a little nervous.
I'm still a little nervous. It makes my throat feel weird.
I haven't drank anything all day, so I'm as like a cleanse. I haven't drank anything for a couple days, actually. A little bit of snow. I was catching snowflakes on my tongue.
That's cheating.
Some people call that cheating, but if it's froze, it's not water. It's a new diet. It's like that one diet with the syrup. This one's just... It's just like a little bit of snow dust. Anyway, I was looking at the boots while they were playing. I think Lee has the newest boots, and Palmer has the oldest boots. Mine are in between. Now I don't know what I'm going to look at for the rest of the show, now that I got that figured out. I didn't know it, nor feel it from the start. There is a purpose for every single heart. Oh, me, I'm just a poor boy, but I think I see the art in the eyes of my brother. I've walked a mile or two down this lonesome road, and I felt the chill of the story that you told. Oh, I'm cursed by the feeling that I am growing old, though I'm younger than ever. And in the fatal darkness, oh, there is a sacred light. I followed it and found I'm wandering in life. Oh, but this vagabond living is what I'm doing right. Oh, I'm just following that starlight. And then the rain came down and washed it all away. Warm, gentle breeze at the end of every day. I asked my love if she would like to stay. Oh, here with me. Oh, far away.
All right, I'm going to go real sad on this one, if that's okay. We talked about it earlier, and they all said it would be okay. So, my mom last year in July got diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and that was July. And then they told us she wouldn't make Christmas, but miraculously she had her last scan today, and she's all clear. So thank you very much. This is where I tell you that she was a terrible mom my whole life. I'm just kidding. No, we're all very, very happy. But I wrote this song when I first got that phone call. I just got to Seattle, and I got a phone call, and then every single one of my brothers, we all flew back home the next day to just hang out and be with the family. And this happened on that plane. I like to call this one a conduit song, where it's like I don't think I had much to do with it. It just kind of scooted its way right through. But it was really helpful for me at the time. So if any of you guys are going through anything rough, this song's for you. And if the song's not good and it doesn't do anything for you, come and talk to me, because that was the other thing that helped me, was talking to everybody. So this is called All Your Love. Well, I'm not scared of dying or afraid to be alive, but there's no use denying. I saw the fear flow through your eyes, caught you in the moment when all your hope was gone. Your face lit up before me, but it darkened with the dawn, and no one would surrender if this was their reward. Just take one every morning, don't you ask them what it's for. When all your love is all you are, when all your love is gone, when all your heart is searching for, but all your love is gone, it's gone. Told me once before never to forget. Now I'm forever blinded and hiding from regret. But when I squint to see, it's like looking in a mirror. The older that I get, the more I wonder why we're here. But it's all just like you said, we're just waiting for the fall. But I'm still here and breathing, through the sorrow of it all. When all your love is all you are, when all your love is gone, when all your heart is searching for, but all your love is gone, it's gone. It's gone. When all your love is all you are, when all your love is gone, when all your heart is searching for, but all your love is gone. Thank you.
Did you want to hear a show on KQAL but you missed it? Now you can listen to great local programming on topics that matter to you, like local art, culture, and music. Hear interviews of Minnesota bands, artists, chefs, comedians, historians, community leaders, and more. We even interviewed a cat once. Well, we tried, but the cat really wasn't into it. KQAL Podcasts on KQAL.org.
That cat could talk, what tales he tell about Della and the beaver and the dog as well.
Don't miss the next Echo of the Bluebird show at Burke's Music House in Winona on Friday, December 6th at 7:30, featuring Jake Illica.
You feel it with your friends, you breathe it in the air, you see it around the neighborhood, it's more than I can bear.
Lena Elizabeth.
I'll be chasing you all around town till I find what's holding you down, because you got low. Shooting up a bird.
And Mike Munson.
While I'm lost in your stories, deliver me a solid blow. You move and I see it, crouched like a crow.
So don't miss Echo of the Bluebird at Burke's Music House in Winona, Friday, December 6th at 7:30, presented by the Midwest Music Fest.
You're the king of cats, the rat catcher.
Sunday nights at 7, keep quiet and listen as KQAL plays the hits from...
What's up with all this dad rock? Give me that mic. I mean, aren't your ears tired of the same old over-processed, bland riffs on commercial radio? Treat yourself to a healthy diet of local homegrown music from right here in the Midwest. Hear local favorites along with plenty of new artists to tickle your inner child and your inner ear. Or something like that. So enough with the dad rock already. Listen local with The Underground, Sunday nights at 7 on 89.5 KQAL and streaming live at KQAL.org or on the KQAL app.
Na, 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 na. You better not believe it. Na, 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 na. Nobody will believe it. My, my baby, please believe me. Na, 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 na.
Well, I had told Lee it was okay to sing a sad song because all of my songs are sad, but now all my songs seem pretty petty sad, not like good sad. So I'm gonna go with one of the cue questions that Parker put on our list about how about how I got my first instrument. And it's funny because I was actually thinking about that this morning when I first woke up. I'm staying out at a place that doesn't have a refrigerator, so I had to walk to the car, which is my refrigerator, because there's mice in the cabin. So I was walking out to the fridge, the car.
It's a big fridge.
It's a real big fridge. And it was real dark out, so the moon was the only thing that was lighting anything, and you could see the clouds just whipping by. And they were moving real fast, and I started thinking about how, like, it's kind of like that when you're up on the top of a mountain, the wind can get going pretty gnarly, and then I started thinking about how mountains are, like, sometimes really high compared to the clouds. And then I started thinking about the first time I got high in the mountains. this was my train of thought, was in Colorado in high school. I was on a mission trip, and we didn't do any like missionary kind of things, but we did like some like high adventure stuff, and everybody was going whitewater rafting.
Is that where you found your first instrument?
No, but
in the raft?
No, I actually didn't go whitewater rafting because I was in a house fire earlier that year, and I had a bunch of open wounds on the back of my legs, so I couldn't go whitewater rafting. But everybody thought I was a good kid. I stayed behind while everybody else went, and what they didn't know is that I had brought some pot with me in my bag. I was probably like 18 years old or something, like 17, 18 years old. And so when everybody else left, I went to the bathroom and opened up the bathroom window and took a huge rip and blew it out the window and got really high. I mean, I wasn't smoking a whole lot of pot in high school, but like that was the highest I'd ever been. And I thought it was really wild.
The question on Parker's thing, what's the highest you've ever been?
So I met these kids while I was up there in Colorado. They had like tie-dye shirts and stuff like that, and they knew all about Led Zeppelin. I thought they were really cool. So that's kind of when I decided that like smoking pot was like a cool thing to do. So I started hanging out with the kids that smoked pot at high school. And a buddy of mine was really good friends with this gal, Amy, who was a drummer, and she thought that I was cool by association with this one guy that I was hanging out. I ended up meeting her best friend, who ended up becoming the mother of my child, but we didn't get along very well. And we were living together, and I really had to get out of that situation. And a buddy of mine was like, "Dude, a room just opened up at our house, and you can come live here." So I moved into that house, and both the guys that lived in that house played guitar, and they would have like wild parties, and everybody would be playing guitar and singing all night. And I thought that was really great and a good application for the things I was writing. So I bought a guitar off of one of those guys for $35. It was an old Gibson, kind of a crappy guitar, but it had a big sticker on the back that said, "I heart whales." So that's how I got my first guitar. I'm going to play a song that doesn't have anything to do with that. I just wanted a lot of space between Lee's song and my song.
Good technique.
There are things that are hidden here, things that I've placed under and behind other things, out of fear, out of wisdom, that I might find them too soon. But you know I'm always moving toward the time, tender-footed and tender-hearted. You know the strong ones, they pass through this world just like a kitchen rag, and you can put them through the ringer and they'll just fit and fold and find. Well, they've got room now for a few new stains. Have you always fallen how to love so easy? And how do I stop myself from thinking it's just lazy? But where do I get off thinking anyone could keep on loving me? When my passion never goes, but my body's always leaving. But in my dream, it was $100 in my coat from last winter. And it was my favorite poetry book behind a glass of marbles under the shelf. And it was a friendship that I'd never noticed before, and it was all in one night's sleep. Guess I'll just poke around for a bit and I'll keep in touch and I'll go from there. Oh, and Merry Christmas and Happy Birthday. I'm going back to bed. Thank you.
This song, I was trying to write a song, and I couldn't really think of anything for a while. A few weeks had passed, a few months. Just been sitting there, beard been growing long. My fingernails got really long. And I decided to go on Google Maps and look at a place I'd never been before and write a song about that. So I found this place, I think it's in New Mexico. It's called Chupadero, which is troubadour in Spanish. And so just looking at this Google map, I made up a little bit of a story about a guy stuck inside his computer. I'm just kidding, that's not part of it. So basically this song was written on a little vacation I took over a couple hours on Google Maps. I did some image searches too to just get the right feel, you know, get the whole vibe. When you're doing internet travel, it's important to immerse yourself in the culture. Oh, Chupadero, I was feeling like a scarecrow, heading for Los Pecos, knowing that my luck was running cold. She said nowadays I'm falling, and rivers they're drying up. Spent the night in Paladino, knowing that her heart was on the road. Hard times, hard living, big dreams get lost when your mind gets to thinking. Oh, the marigold. Oh, and if I grow old without ever leaving New Mexico, and I'm still living down this dirt road, oh, I hope to God it's 'cause I hate the cold, and not because I got scared, not because I folded up my heavy hose and ran away from the East Coast, leaving everything I wanted most. Hard times, hard living, big dreams get lost when your mind gets to thinking. Oh, the marigold. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hard times, hard living, big dreams get lost when your mind gets to thinking. Oh, the marigold.
Definitely taking that advice. The internet travel.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
Well, it is like $75 a month, actually. It's not really that cheap.
Yeah.
It's free at the library. Got to use headphones, though. And you can't really dance.
No? No dancing in the library?
Not the ones around here.
Have you tried?
If you stay quiet in your cubicle, I guess, maybe.
Never tried.
I haven't tried. Yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't tried.
Well,
Something to do.
I won't speak for all of you, but I can speak for myself. I think I've covered depression pretty well so far. So I'm going to jump right into anxiety, if that's okay with you. I find I don't write very much when I'm happy because I just go do things. I go hiking and bowling and things happy people do. But when I'm stressed out or depressed, I don't want to go bowling. I want to figure out why I'm so depressed. So I write about it. This one in particular, this was a frustrating thing. I have a really hard time going to grocery stores. I have to like download a map of the grocery store and then compare it with my list of groceries and get my groceries in the right order so I can get in and get out as fast as possible. And usually by the time that I've got it all laid out, the store is closed, so I have to wait till the next day to go. But yeah, I get way too anxious if I don't know where the exits are. If there's too much stimulus going on. But grocery store didn't rhyme the way I wanted it to, so this is a song about an equally terrifying place. It's called "Take Me to the Movies." And this is my latest single. If people want to listen to it again after I'm done playing it here, it's on Spotify and all the streaming stuff. And I don't have it for sale yet, but you can have it for free for a while. So, take me to the movies. Over the hill, I'm over the ledge, I am falling fast. I'm going out, I'm going mad, I'm running hungry on a death wish again. So come on, baby, won't you take me to the movies? Won't you show me something new and help me off my mind and tell me it's all gonna be alright? Tell me everything is fine. Tell me everything is fine. It's overdue. Hope it's over soon, 'cause I'm still falling fast. I'm going back on what I said. I'm running circles trying every defense. So come on, baby, won't you take me to the movies? Won't you show me something new? Help me off my mind and tell me it's all gonna be alright. Tell me everything is fine. Tell me everything is fine. hope I'm over it all. I got my feet back on the ground. So come on, baby, won't you take me to the movies? Won't you show me something new? Help me open my mind. So come on, baby, won't you take me to the movies? Won't you show me something new? Help me open my mind and tell me it's all gonna be alright. Tell me everything is fine. Tell me everything is fine. Thank you very much.
All right, I got two ideas. One of my ideas was to do like they do at the Culver's Song Swap and play unfinished songs. And the other idea was to talk about how my favorite songwriter is pretty much usually almost always John Hartford. And one time I wrote a silly song inspired by a silly song that he wrote. Inspired by, not based on or anything like that. Just so those are my options that I'm weighing right now in my mind. Well, if you have anything else to say, well, I'll figure out which one I'm gonna do. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that one. I appreciate that. I did write that song, so I appreciate that. All right, so this is a song that I started writing last winter, and I think the second verse sucks, and I've rewritten the second verse, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, and they pretty much all were at least as bad as the one that I'm just gonna use tonight. And I think maybe the second verse should go, and I should write a bridge or something. But the second verse serves a purpose. It kind of gives the song a story that you can attach to, but I think I could write a different second verse and change the story, and the song would maybe be better. I don't know. So here's a song where the second verse sucks. And I don't know if I play it very well yet. Doesn't matter. It's a simple song. All right.
Which is worse, to be the lone black walnut dropping or the hurt of the white tree letting go, and which came first? Is it the thought of time stopping or the curse of the needing to know? See, I don't mind. No, I don't love you first. At least I said it for you did. Man, that would have been the worst. And how I wonder you are even capable of missing me as I did you a time ago. See, there is a mouth, and it swallows all the ashes like a couch, cushions all the ashes, but there's doubt that a mind-bound body could come around and bring a walnut to its knees.
which is worse? To be the lone black walnut dropping or the hurt of the wide tree letting go. Thanks.
Well, I'm going to do, last time I was here, I played a song I was working on that I came up with in the Culver's drive-thru. And I've went to Culver's a few more times, so it's getting tighter. Hey, little darling, I can hear you in the trees. I can hear you calling through the valley. It's been so long since you've been back home, where the coyotes howl and the black bear roam and the cold wind whispers in the window. That's a lot of stuff to try to fit in there with one breath. I got to work on my breathing in this song. Okay. Dude, the song you were working on, you really made it sound like a real song.
Which one?
I've been trying to write it for a long time is the problem. That's why it sounds like a real song.
All right. Okay, I'm not going to play that song because I can't remember the second verse. It's amazing, though. You know, he doesn't know about this second verse.
Verses.
My second verse is amazing. I don't know it, but it's amazing. All right, I'm going to play a song I've been playing for a really long time. Hopefully I remember the words to this one. Well, I set out to find a place to leave behind. Looks like I found it on this old riverside where, if you ask me why it is I hide, oh, I tell you I'm just waiting for a sign. For the wind blows hard and dark and the night is long and cold. If you ask me where I'm headed to, I'll tell you when I'm old. For every stepping stone is hard to see. Oh, and every broken branch twists wild and free. Oh, and the sun won't blow and the wind won't shine. Oh, and these backward thoughts will race through my mind. Oh, but I know that I am right. I know that I am right, because I know every little thing gonna be alright. So if you hear me coming, oh, round and round I'll go. I'll circle through the times I never thought I'd know, and the bitter wind will chill me to the bone. Oh, it'll ease my mind, but chill me to the bone. So you might say I'm bound for glory, or at least I'm bound for Spain. The trajectory of moving on is just a loser's game, and by the time I know this, I'll be gone. Oh, the river keeps a-rolling, I'm moving on. Oh, and the sun won't blow and these backward thoughts will race through my mind. But I know that I am right. I know that I am right, because I know every little thing gonna be alright. When in the dark of night, oh, I'll hold my lover tight, and I'll whisper the sun, the stars, the moon, the light. Oh, and with my head held high, oh, I'll stare into your eyes, and I'll tell the tale of the sunrise. All right, we'll be right back, folks. We got an outfit change we got to do. So,
Did you want to hear a show on KQAL but you missed it? Now you can listen to great local programming on topics that matter to you, like local art, culture, and music. Hear interviews of Minnesota bands, artists, chefs, comedians, historians, community leaders, and more. We even interviewed a cat once. Well, we tried, but the cat really wasn't into it. KQAL Podcasts on KQAL.org.
That cat could talk, what tales he tell about Della and the beaver and the dog as well.
Don't miss the next Echo of the Bluebird show at Burke's Music House in Winona on Friday, December 6th at 7:30. Featuring Jake Illica.
You feel it with your friends. You breathe it in the air. You see it around the neighborhood. It's more than I can bear.
Lena Elizabeth.
I'll be chasing you all around town till I find what's holding you down, because you got low. Shooting up a bird.
And Mike Munson.
While I'm lost in your stories, deliver me a solid blow. You move and I see it, crouched like a crow.
So don't miss Echo of the Bluebird at Burke's Music House in Winona, Friday, December 6th at 7:30, presented by the Midwest Music Fest.
You're the king of cats, the rat catcher.
Sunday nights at 7, keep quiet and listen as KQAL plays the hits from...
What's up with all this dad rock? Give me that mic. I mean, aren't your ears tired of the same old over-processed bland riffs on commercial radio? Treat yourself to a healthy diet of local homegrown music from right here in the Midwest. Hear local favorites along with plenty of new artists to tickle your inner child and your inner ear. Or something like that. So enough with the dad rock already. Listen local with The Underground, Sunday nights at 7 on 89.5 KQAL and streaming live at KQAL.org or on the KQAL app.
Na 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 na. You better believe it. Na 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 na. Nobody will believe it. My baby, please believe me. Na 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 na.
Hey, if you guys are having fun, we're going to do another one of these on December 6th up in Winona. And another 3 songwriters. It's going to be Mike Munson, Jake Illica, who are both somewhat connected to Winona, and then a woman named Lena Elizabeth that's from Minneapolis. And it'll be kind of the same format. And there's a new listing room called Burke Music House up in Winona, a really nice space. And that's December 6th. So hope some of you will come out again. If you signed up for the raffle, you will be on our mailing list. If you want to be on our mailing list so you learn more about this stuff and what's going on with Midwest Music Fest and learn who the first bands are that we're signing and things like that, you can also go talk to Abby and she'll get you on the list and you can start hearing about different stuff. So, well, I really want to thank these guys for being here tonight. It's good to see Lee, and Palmer's been hanging out around here for a month, which has been super cool. And Jason is almost a neighbor of mine, but he's got 2 young kids, and I've got a young daughter, and we're always crossing paths, but not getting together enough. But
Second set, they're each going to do a couple more songs and tell a couple more stories. You haven't covered all my questions yet, so.
I think I'm in the lead.
He is. You are. You have done a good job. All right. Enjoy.
Thank you, Parker. How did I first get into music? I listened to Nirvana's "Smells Like Teen Spirit," and at the time I had really long blonde hair. If I did that now, it'd be pretty embarrassing.
You have any pics?
I do have some pics. We'll swap pics later. So yeah, I got into that, and then I thought that felt good for a angsty teenager, and then I just kept writing. I liked writing a lot, so that's how I got into music. And then I got my first instrument. My brother got a divorce. Sorry, Brad. But he had a girlfriend, or his fiance, or whatever. I think it was like an annulment or something. I don't know how that works. But she lent me her acoustic guitar, and I learned on it. And then when I heard they were getting a divorce, I sanded all the finish off of it and like beat it up. And then she came back looking for it, and she didn't recognize it. So I still have that guitar. That's the one I haven't gotten rid of. And then my favorite songwriter is John Prine, and he's always been my favorite. I like that he can write a song and make you laugh, and then the next line he'll make you think about your entire life and get real sad or whatever, and then he'll sing a happy song again, which is tough to do, I think. There you go. That's all 3 questions that Parker gave us. Beat ya.
He's giving grades, too. He's going to give you a grade.
All right, I'm trying to decide whether I should play a song I wrote a couple days ago or a song that I wrote like 6 months ago that I know a little better. A couple days? Okay.
Don't crash
Guys
and
are
burn,
braver.
dude.
Yeah. I'm going to try not to. This one I've always wanted to write a song about a place that's really depressing as some kind of metaphor. So I just went with what sounded good. This one's called Clay County. I took your advice and sold all my prized possessions. Shot my rifle at the moon. When you flew away, you set fire to the nest. We made such a mess this time. August was awful, there was something in the water, but I promise I'm not a monster anymore. Yes, I promise I'm not a monster anymore. 'Cause this year's harvest will be harder than the last. We're starving in the garden and poisoned by the past. My pride is broken, but my mind is made. I don't want to leave, but I'm too afraid to stay in Clay County. We cleared all the trees to the east of the city. We followed the river to the road. Sawdust and blood are all I have to show. Is there nowhere else that we can go? Lord, is there nowhere else that we can go? 'Cause this year's harvest will be harder than the last. We're starving in the garden and poisoned by the past. My pride is broken, but my mind is made. I don't want to leave, but I'm too afraid to stay.
state in Clay County. Clay County, Clay County. Thank you.
You barely screwed that up at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you. Thank you. I was surprised I made it through that one.
That's the 2-day old?
That's a 2-day-old one.
Nice, man.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to play a 3-year-old.
Dude, write one right on the spot.
Should I?
A deep one. Really deep.
A really deep, heavy, philosophical one. Okay.
How old is it? 3 days?
3 years.
Oh, 3 years.
Yeah.
Brand new.
I told
It's a
Lee I was just
toddler.
going to play
It's
the
like a little
hits tonight.
toddler.
Yeah, it's a little toddler. It's just kind of starting to walk, saying stupid stuff. Doesn't even make any sense. I told Lee I was just going to play the hits tonight. So I haven't played this song in a while. Long enough to... I'll remember how it goes. I'm not going to do that to myself. But this is, so like Lee alluded to about his single, everybody knows that you can listen to all of our music all day for free on the internet. We all know that. So that's great for you. But I do have some records for sale back there. I'm going to go ahead and play the title track off of all of my records back there. It's called Winebringer. Just thinking about if I should introduce the song or not. I think I'll just play it instead. I think I did just introduce it, actually.
It's called Winebringer.
It's called Winebringer. Thanks.
In the space between a tickle and an itch, you'll find love and anger and what the difference is. See, I ain't been making ends meet and going on 3 months. The woodshed ran dry sometime last night, and I've been wishing you'd come cover me up. I know it's colder up there, and even colder in there. So tell me, where did you go? And all my friends know I was not sober for the entire month of October. I was working hard to spend an entire summer's wages trying to quiet these voices, trying to quell these rages. But not a single glass contained the medicine you poured. And I'm just spoiled now and begging for more. So tell me, where did you go? Wine bringer, wine bringer, wine bringer. Where did you go? Wine bringer, God's a sledge, your moonshine stiller tucked away in the Cascades, and you're the buxom, flirty tender. I can't believe the fool I made when I got sloppy and passed out on your floor. While I was sleeping, you just swept me out the door. Just tell me, where did you go? Wine bringer, tell me, where did you go? Wine bringer, wine bringer, wine bringer. Where did you go? Wine bringer. Thank you.
This is the title track to my one solo EP I have. It's called Tale of the Sun. And I wrote it with a friend of mine. He had some lyrics, or he basically had this line. He said, bring me a skull with my bottle of wine, 'cause I know I'm here just wasting my time. Then I wrote the rest of it. Sometimes the first line's the hardest one, though. Away, high perch, try to rest on now, 'cause the lions are circling on the ground. They say, tell me, young fellow, how's the weather up there? I say, just fine, fellow, but what do you care? And he said, we've been told when it rains will bring a sign. The stars will align and the word spins right on time. We've been told when the winter fades away, oh, the sun will take the death away. Oh, the grass and the flowers will sprout from the earth. We're prepping up for a grand rebirth, filled with salvation and joy for all. Oh, a feast and a dance inside the great hall. I said, hey fellas, who told you this tale? They said a lovely lady wearing a black veil. And I thought for a minute about what they had said. Then a lightning bolt struck me on top of my head. And it said, we've been told when it rains will bring a sign. The stars will align and the wood spins right on time. And we've been told when the winter fades away, oh, the sun will take the death away. Oh, I said, hey fellas, what was the dame's name? Didn't tell us one, it was their only claim, but that didn't matter 1 ounce to me, 'cause I knew who it was underneath the black sheet. It was Satan herself who had lied to the boys and played with their minds just like Tinker Toys. So listen up, fellas, and listen up good. It's the devil you've seen out there in the wood. There'll be no rain and there'll be no ball in there. Certainly won't be no joy at all. So spread the word to the rabbit and skunk. Let's grab us some wine, 'cause it's time to get drunk. Oh, we've been told when it rains will bring a sign. The stars will align and the wood spins right on time. We've been told when the winter fades away, oh, the sun will take the death away. Oh, so bring me a skull with my bottle of wine, 'cause I know I'm here just wasting my time. You were doing a lot of wine bringer. Bring me a skull with my bottle of wine. What do you got?
I'm not.
Think about whining?
I'm not real big on wine, but this happened because of the weed. So we'll change it to weed for a second. I had the great fortune to go. I spent my last 3 summers up in Alaska. Spent like a month each time, and it feels like every time I go up there, I come back a different person. But this time I planned for 3 weeks, and I went up with my girlfriend Ira Wolf. She's a singer-songwriter, and we planned we were going to do 4 shows right in the middle, that middle week, to pay for the whole trip. So we'd have 1 week of going hiking and having fun, and then we'd work for 1 week, and then we'd have another week of fun. And then she got accepted to Telluride in Colorado in the middle week. And during that time of year, the sun doesn't go down up in Alaska. So they expect you to play for like 6 hours because they forget what time it is too. So each one of these shows are four shows in a row are 6 hours apiece, and she decides to leave. And I had to try and figure out how to play for 6 hours by myself 4 nights in a row. But luckily, the first day we got to Alaska, the guy that owned the dispensary in this little town called Talkeetna, he brought us this bag of weed. Yeah, Talkeetna is the best town. The mayor of that town is a cat. It's an amazing town. You should go. And you can see Denali like from the town. It's awesome. But anyway, the dispensary dude brings me this bag of weed that was like a garbage bag. And more weed than I've ever seen in one place. I felt both excited and afraid. And I told him, like, dude, I've never seen this much weed in my life. So I tried to get through it all in the 3 weeks that we were up there. But when Ira left, I was trying to decide. I wanted to ask her to marry me when she got back, So I was trying to figure that out while I was smoking a bunch of weed, and the sun wasn't going down, and I was playing too much music. And I kept realizing like I didn't feel like myself. And so I came up with this tune. It's called Without You. Closest thing to a love song I've got. Here we go. Lost my heart in Arkansas. I must have left it at the bar. Sold my soul to the devil's mom, 'cause she paid double for it. Sent my mind to the moon. I hope it comes back soon, 'cause there's no time left for reason, but there's plenty left to lose. 'Cause I'm not me without you. No, I'm not me without you. Well, TSA took my spirit away. They just poured it down the drain. I'm flying back to see what's left. I hope it's enough to stay. 'Cause I'm not me without you. Thank you guys very much.
That kind of makes me feel like I should quit singing all the sad, depressing relationship songs and sing it. No?
We sing those.
Okay, I was going to do one that's less depressing.
That's a much sadder image. Do you remember the first time you lost a balloon as a kid? You're like, oh.
That's your music video, dude.
I think that's
just like
beautiful.
Balloons flying
yeah,
away.
And just like
you're just
slow
like shirtless
motion.
in a field.
Yeah, Creed. I'm seeing a lot of like Creed inspiration. Like, yeah, I think that's good. Sorry, Palmer.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, the first time that I met you, I rode away in a car, northbound along the river, throwing wishes up at the stars. And I've always tested the power of intention, and well, I believe it's true. See, I was riding on a train the second time I left you. You could Yep, the second time that I met you, I rode away on the rails, eastbound through the Cascades, seeking solace in details, while the moss climbed through the clouds and the mountains split the air. I was cold crushed with golden hopes that someday you'd find me there. And I was on board an aeroplane the third time that I left, dragging a wagon load of guilt, yet somehow less bereft. See, since I swore up and I swore down as the wheels left the ground, that forever it'd be no hyperbole the next time I come around. It's a sing-along. Anybody? Just make some weird noises. Yes, and I swore up and I swore down as the wheels left the ground, that forever it'd be no hyperbole the next time I come round. Yes, and I swore up and I swore down as the wheels left the ground, that forever it'd be no hyperbole the next time I come round. Yes, and I swore up and I swore down as the wheels left the ground. Thank you.
Were you doing some of that stuff in there?
Yeah.
I gotta work that in. Here's a song I just
for
wrote.
the second verse of your Culver's song.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit beatboxy.
Yeah. So I was trying to channel some boxes.
It's like a work song. Sounds like it's like you've been working at the post office.
Totally.
Like you're sorting. It's like dicka dicka doo 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 dicka dicka doo.
Nailing the.
I took a like a music appreciation class, and the first song they played for us was like some people working in a mail room in Ghana, and they were like pounding the stuff like while they were sorting the mail. It was pretty cool. It wasn't as cool as that song though. It was a lot more rhythmic. All right, I haven't done any of Parker's questions, so I feel like I should do one of them.
See if you can tie them all into one story.
I know, I was trying to do that while you guys were doing your stuff, but then I got distracted when you started moving your tongue and doing... Decided to make that my anecdote instead. I'm easily distracted. First it was the boots, and now it's just... All right, I'm not going to try to tie them all into one, because I'll fail.
Put them in the song.
First got into music back in 1990. All right. So one songwriter I admire is Guy Clark. And this is my attempt at writing a Guy Clark song. And I wrote this song. That's it. I was like, he knows those three chords.
Great, man.
Thank you. I didn't do any clapping or slapping, tongue slapping. Anyway, I wrote this song. I have two daughters, but at the time I only had one daughter, and she couldn't walk or talk. And we were sitting on the back porch, and this song just kind of came to me. Shakespeare, he wrote many plays. Picasso painted fine. But they can't touch the art that hides inside her gypsy eyes. Oh, and I don't think I can explain the reason why it's right. Oh, there's something about the way the sunshine shines inside her eyes. Oh, I have traveled near and far, across the ocean wide. I've smelt the smoke of Okeechobee, the nights in Teedum Pie. Oh, but they can't touch the way I feel when you are by my side. Oh, there's something about the way the sunlight shines inside her eyes. Oh, there's something about the way the sunlight shines inside her eyes. There you go, yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Thanks to Midwest Music Fest for putting this together.
Thanks to Parker for doing all this too, and Derek on sound, and the Root Note for hosting everything. This is wonderful. We don't get to see each other that much either because we're always playing shows at the same time in different towns. So this is really special for us too. So thank you two for hanging out with me tonight.
Yeah, dude,
Thanks,
cool
Lee.
songs.
Yeah.
Cool songs.
Yeah, cool. You first.
All right. Let's start a slow clap.
There it is. Thank you guys so much.
Wow, I'm doing that more often.
Thanks, everybody.
I'm over the hill, I'm over the ledge, I am falling fast.
Thanks again to Lee Henke, Palmer T. Lee, and Jaybone Bell for joining us tonight on the live feed. Echo of the Bluebird is brought to you by Midwest Music Fest. For more information about the festival and to keep up to date on other shows they have in the works, go to MidwestMusicFest.org or just follow the Midwest Music Fest Facebook page. For more great local and regional music, tune into the live feed every Wednesday and Friday night at 6 right here on 89.5 KQAL. I'm Bill Stoneberg, and we've just heard from Lee Henke, Palmer T. Lee, and Jaybone Bell on the live feed.
Thanks for listening to The Live Feed. The live feed is produced by KQAL-FM on the campus of Winona State University. For more information on tonight's show, visit us at kqal.org.
I'm still falling fast. I'm going back on what I said. I'm running circles, trying every defense. So come on, baby, won't you take me to the movies? Won't you show me something new to help me off my mind? Tell me it's all gonna be alright. Tell me everything's fine. Tell me everything is fine. I'm over the fall, I'm over it all. I got my feet back on the ground. Come on, baby, won't you take me to the movies? Won't you show me something new? Help me off my mind. Come on, baby, won't you take me to the movies? Won't you show me something new? Help me off my mind. Tell me it's all gonna be alright. Tell me everything is fine. Tell me everything is fine.
don't miss the next Echo of the Bluebird show at Burke's Music House in Winona on Friday, December 6th at 7:30, featuring Jake Illica.
You feel it with your friends. You breathe it in the air. You see it around the neighborhood. It's more than I can bear.
Lena Elizabeth.
I'll be chasing you all around town till I find what's holding you down. Because you got low, shooting up a bird.
And Mike Munson.
While I'm lost in your stories, deliver me a solid blow. You move and I see it, crouched like a crow.
So don't miss Echo of the Bluebird at Burke's Music House in Winona, Friday, December 6th at 7:30, presented by the Midwest Music Fest.
You're the king of cats, the rat catcher.
Do you love podcasts but crave local content? Well, now you can keep it local with KQAL Podcasts on KQAL.org. Hear interviews of Minnesota bands, artists, chefs, comedians, historians, community leaders, and more. KQAL Podcasts, keeping it local on KQAL.org.
Well, I ain't gonna know how